Troubles for Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu as APM brings fresh evidence with which Tinubu must be sacked, in which his victory must be nullified. Initially, one would think it was just Atiku and Obi, but sweetheart, it is not only Atiku and Obi. APM has brought in fresh evidence, and it will be interesting for you to know these evidences that are coming up. It just feels like the whole world has turned on Tinubu. You know, he is gotten away with whatever, if there is anything hiding or fishing that has not been true with regards to who Tinubu be, he may have gotten away with it for over 30 years. But guess what? The Emilio Con, when you ask for something, and like Prime Minister Ayodele says, invoke the powers that be. When you invoke powers that be to become Emilio Con, there are what we call consequences. Somebody say consequences. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. APM asks Supreme Court to nullify Tinubu victory. APM is asking the Apex Court to set aside the judgment of Presidential Election Petition Court, PEPC, for its numerous error in law. The Alliance People Movement, APM, has filed 10 grounds of appeal before the Supreme Court challenging the decision of the Presidential Election Petition Court, asking that the victory of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu be nullified. In its notice of appeal filed by its new counsel, Chukwuemeka, the APM is asking the Apex Court to set aside the judgment of the Presidential Election Petition PEPC for its numerous error in law. It says that Section 131 and 142 of the 1999 Constitution are inevitably linked, and neither can be confirmed as a pro-election matter, as these qualifications are conditions precedents too for being elected into the office of the president. The applicant's petition was not one found solo on nomination, but primarily that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu contested the presidential election without a lawful running mate, which is evident for all to see. The party added that the withdrawal of Ibrahim Kabiru Masari and the expiration of the 14 days permission for changing withdrawal or deadline conditions under Section 35 of the Electoral Act 2022 made Tinubu's election and return invalid, which Nigerians are aware of. But these things were manipulated, if you ask me. APM contended that the verified election being qualified, which will give qualification for Tinubu to contest the election, was invalid, asking that Tinubu be dropped immediately. It should be known that below are some of the areas in which Tinubu was found wanting. Other parties filed that he had a dual citizenship, which Tinubu says no to under oath. The candidate he ran with, and many more matters that were all trashed by the courts, is evident enough that it is time for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to be nullified. The Supreme Court will look into all this petition. So if somebody say wahala, they sleep, trouble Congo wake am, na be the matter we dey on Tinubu's case. So trouble just jejely, they in bed. He was taking a cold shower. And before you could say Rack Robinson, Tinubu was there. He went to knock the door. You know, when you go to your friend's house and they have a very big dog that you're scared of. You get there and apparently the dog is sleeping. You tiptoe. You walk very careful, as gentle as a mouse. You must go as quiet as possible. You can't go there and begin to, rant and talk and shout from the gates. Ejike, are you home? No, you want to wake the dog now. And you know what can happen. So you become what? Very careful. Somebody say very. Your care becomes your uttermost, your priceless possession. You hold it with uttermost, you hold it with all of your heart, and you run with it. You run with it. So these are some of the things and areas that I've come to show to our very own brother, Ashiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, that the door may just be the next exit. The door may just be the next exit. And so this is what is happening. This is what is going on now. Everybody, wherever you are, wake up. Tinubu has cases, not cases to answer. He has cases to answer, and that's why the issues that are on ground right now, and all that is happening are clear indications that Nigeria needs a real dose of help, not a small one, a real dose of help, like mountain load of help. Okay, it cannot be underestimated. We cannot overemphasize it. It's a real reality, like as real as daylight. So this is what our brother Ashiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu is faced with. And whether you like it or not, the problem has become, more than you can imagine. So the whole process, the whole matter now, everything right now is showing to Nigerians that Tinubu, the case of Atiku already, has turned the whole thing upside down. Only Atiku already. That case is turned upside down already. Atiku alone. So to now crown it all with all that is happening is a clear indication that if Tinubu does not rise up to the occasion, something might just be happening. Okay, if he does not, if he has something to hide, it might just be a good time for him to come out and tell us what exactly is going on. People, my people, it is terrible. But guess what? This is what is happening right now. So my people, now so the matter they be, because things have to change, and that change is now. It's not tomorrow. The change is right now, like now. And every single person is waiting, for the same thing. We want to know the real result. We are tired of the same thing that have kept us for far too long. We're tired of the same thing that have kept us for far too long. Yes? Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless. Have a fantastic and a lovely day. Remember, you have a voice. And from us is bye for now. Let's speak out together and end every abnormalities in this country. Bye-bye.